I'm Becky. This is how to create a waterfall braid like this.
I'm starting off this braid with a little bit of Barber's Classic from Mitch. It's my favorite braiding product. Just put a little bit on the back of your hand and distribute it through your fingers as you go. I'm starting this braid off with a little section right in the very front, and I'm starting off as a normal 3-strand braid. So split it into 3 sections. Then I'm going to take the left and cross it over and the right and cross it over. Now each time I cross over the left or the top braid, I'm going to add a little bit of hair to it and then cross it over. And when I'm working with the bottom strand or the right strand, before I cross it over, I'm going to remove a little bit of it. So I'm always adding to the top strand and removing from the bottom strand. That piece that you're removing at the bottom strand, you can customize how big you want it. That's going to change the look of the braid. So the thicker the pieces you have hanging out, the thicker they're going to be flowing down the head. And if you have little tiny thin pieces, it gives it a more soft and wispy look. So I'm just repeating this whole process. Remove a little bit from my bottom strand before I cross it over. Add some hair to my top strand before I cross it over. Once I've braided back as far as I want to braid, then I'm just going to continue into a normal 3-strand braid and attach it with a ponytail holder. Here's our finished look with the waterfall braid. Now as an extra added bonus, you can take this waterfall braid and turn it into a ladder braid. So here's how to do that. The first thing you want to do is add a little bit more Barber's Classic to your hand, and then I'm taking the individual pieces that I dropped out from the bottom strand of that waterfall braid, and I'm just getting them out of my way. If you're working on a real human being, you can just have them hold these pieces. It makes it a lot easier. Since I'm working on a doll head, I'm just flipping them over to the opposite side of the head. These pieces I'm going to be picking up, so I want to make sure they're separated and ready for me to go. Now I'm taking another piece right below my previous braid, starting off just like a normal braid, 3 strands, cross over the left, cross over the right. Now each time I cross over that top or that left strand, I'm going to take one of the pieces from my waterfall braid above and add that to that top strand. So I'm just adding it in, crossing it over, cross over the bottom. Take that next strand, add it into the top, and cross it over. I'm just repeating this whole process until I've brought that braid back as far as I want to, and then again I can just turn it into a regular 3-strand braid and attach it with a rubber band. Here's our finished braid, and here's some inspiration pictures for some braids that you can do using these exact same techniques. Hope you enjoyed.